मैं हूँ नारायणगांव महाराष्ट्र में दी डॉक्टर मीनू मेहता मेमोरियल हॉस्पिटल। और इस हॉस्पिटल की खासियत है इमेजिन स्नेक बाइट्स। हम शहरी लोगों को शायद ये महसूस नहीं होता है कि स्नेक बाइट की क्या प्रॉब्लम है। गांव देहात में स्नेक बाइट्स हमारे देश में बहुत है। ये अंदरूनी इलाका है, गांव का इलाका है, बड़े खेत और जंगल वगैरह भी हैं आसपास में इधर। और मैं बैठा हूँ डॉक्टर सदानंद राउत के साथ।
नमस्ते
सदानंद जी
नमस्ते।
बहुत मशहूर हैं यहाँ पे। तो डॉक्टर साहब, आपको कैसे सूझा कि आप स्नेक बाइट्स पे काम करें और क्या कर रहे हैं? और आपका हॉस्पिटल जो है इसके मामले में डॉक्टर मीनू मेहता मेमोरियल हॉस्पिटल यहाँ नारायणगांव में इसके लिए कैसे मशहूर हुआ है?
मैं बेसिकली आई एम पोस्ट ग्रेजुएट इन जनरल मेडिसिन, कंसल्टेंट कार्डियोलॉजिस्ट एंड डायबिटोलॉजिस्ट. My village is near this hospital, around 14 to 15 kilometers from this hospital. I was born and brought up there. I had seen patients were dying due to snake bite in my childhood also. My house is near one of the temples in my village. Only the road is between my house and temple, and when there is some snake bite, people used to bring that patient to the temple, and they used to play some music in that temple till that patient become conscious. If patient had a non-venomous snake bite, he used to get cure, and if he is venomous, he used to die. I had seen many such deaths due to snake bite in my childhood when I was not understanding what death means. That impact was in my mind, and I decided to become a doctor. So immediately after passing my post graduation, I started hospital near my village, that is Narayangaon, and at that time there were many patients, critical patients like heart attack, accidents, other emergencies, suicidal attempt due to insecticidal poisoning. Many farmers
Explain that. Suicidal?
Yes, many farmers used to take insecticides for suicidal attempts, and still now these patients are there. So these patients, there is no alternative to refer these patients to the city hospitals, and there were no well-equipped ambulances that time. Patient used to go to buy STs or jeeps, and I was accompanying them, and even I was accompanying them, they were died on the way. So I decided to start a critical care center here.
You have an ambulance also now?
Yes, now we are having a very good ICU setup with 9 ventilators, monitors, defibrillators, dialysis unit, and cardiac ambulance also. So now slowly we have developed this. But when I started my practice in 1992 here, we started with bare minimum infrastructure. There were no trained nurses. My wife, Dr. Pallavi, and I used to work 24 hours day and night. Yes. So initially there is a lot of resistance because people are having many misbeliefs, and they used to go to the mantrik or to the temples immediately after the snake bite, and they are not believing in medical management. So we have to convince the people that patients, even though critical after the snake bite, he can be cured with the treatment.
What are these snake bites actually? Which can you give some messages to the people?
There are 270 species of the snakes in India. Out of them, very few are venomous, few are non-venomous, and few are mildly venomous. But medically most significant are 4 species, that is cobra and common krait. Cobra and common krait are neurotoxic, and Russell's viper and Swaskel viper are vasculotoxic. Means after cobra and krait bite, patients' nervous system gets affected, and they get symptoms on that, like double vision, blurring of the vision. उनको दिखने में तकलीफ होती है. They have difficulty, pain at the site of the bite. After cobra bite, there is very severe pain at the site of bite, and they are having difficulty in swallowing. निगलने में तकलीफ होती है, बात करने में तकलीफ होती है, और बाद में respiratory muscles and वो बॉडी के मसल्स देर आर पैरालिसिस होता है, तो लकवे जैसी सिचुएशन होती है विद इन फ्यू आवर्स, विद इन फ्यू मिनट्स.
कुछ घंटों में.
Yes, विद इन फ्यू मिनट्स. We had seen patients of cobra bite died on the spot. So cobra bite is more dangerous. And in case of crate bite is very occurs at the midnight around 12 to 5 a.m. and crate is a very shy, cold-blooded animal. It enters in the house at midnight in search of the prey like rats.
Okay.
And farmers' houses, they are at the level of the land. And that snake enters through the door or windows, and the farmers, especially women and children, they sleep on the floor.
Okay.
And when it comes in the bed, due to movement of the person, it bites to the victim.
Okay.
And the crate, these fangs are very small, so the bite is painless. There is no swelling locally, and many people think that either it is an ant bite or a rat bite.
Oh.
They don't suspect it as a venomous snake bite.
और इसमें रात निकल जाती है.
रात निकल जाती है और अर्ली मॉर्निंग symptoms develop 4 to 6 hours after the bite, and till that time
What are the
patient
symptoms?
already बेहोश हो जाता है.
क्या
First
symptoms क्या
symptoms is pain in abdomen and vomiting and excessive sweating,
Oh.
and later on difficulty in breathing, then convulsions and paralysis. मिर्गी आती है, को मगज को ऑक्सीजन न मिलने से पेशेंट पूरा बेहोश हो जाता है.
Oh my God.
और ये सिचुएशन 8-10 दिन रह सकती है. So crate is 10 times venomous than the cobra. If there is a suspicion of something bitten, if there is a pain or some vomiting or pain in abdomen, you तुरंत वो आदमी को नज़दीक के हॉस्पिटल में लेके जाना चाहिए और उसको he should be kept under observation for 24 hours, minimum 24 hours. In some cases of crate bite, symptoms developed even after 34-35 hours, very rarely. But minimum we have to observe patient for 24 hours.
Okay.
ये दोनों हुआ न्यूरोटॉक्सिक का, और जो वास्कुलोटॉक्सिक है उसको बोलते हैं रजेल्स वाइपर और सॉस्केल्ड वाइपर. रजेल्स वाइपर मीन्स यहाँ मराठी में यहाँ बोलते हैं घोनस, और सॉस्केल्ड वाइपर इज फुरसा. सबसे महत्वपूर्ण ये है वास्कुलोटॉक्सिक स्नेक बाइट में कि उनका खून पतला हो जाता है. ब्लीडिंग फिर सब जगह से ब्लीडिंग, दांत से ब्लीडिंग, आँख से ब्लीडिंग, पेट से ब्लीडिंग, यूरिन से ब्लीडिंग होता है, संडास से ब्लीडिंग होता है, कभी कभी पेट के अंदर ब्लीडिंग होता है, मगज में भी ब्लीडिंग हो सकता है. तो दिस इज़ वेरी डेंजरस. रजेल्स वाइपर इज़ वेरी डिफिकल्ट टू ट्रीट आल्सो. और 3-4 दिन के बाद उनकी पेशाब थोड़ी कम हो जाती है, और 5-6 दिन के बाद पूरी पेशाब बंद होती है, और दोनों किडनी उनकी निकामी होती है, किडनी फेलियर, और इन लोगों को डायलिसिस भी लगता है. तो वाइपर बाइट्स
भयानक ये
बहुत भयानक है.
मैं कह रहा हूँ कि ये जो गांव में जो क्या डेंजर्स हैं एक्चुअली, ये कहाँ पे खेतों में उनको ये काटते हैं या घर के अंदर ही काटते हैं?
मोस्ट ऑफ द बाइट्स जो हैं खेतों में ही होते हैं. वो लोग खेत में काम करने को जाते हैं सुबह, तो उनको अर्ली मॉर्निंग बाइट्स होते हैं, कोबरा बाइट वगैरह वो, और शाम को रजेल्स वाइपर बाइट होते हैं, और क्रेट के बाइट वो रात को होते हैं. बट मोस्ट ऑफ द बाइट्स occur during early mornings or in the evenings and in the working season. Incidence of bite increases during rainy season mainly. And most of these victims are very poor farm laborers, then workers in the farm, sugarcane workers, then women and children. They are mostly affected. Tribal workers.
कि भाई आप गमबूट पहनो, ये
Yes,
वो
yes.
वो
प्रिवेंशन प्रैक्टिकल है, लेकिन वो लोग करते नहीं, वो लोग सुनते नहीं, थोड़ा सा डिफिकल्ट होता है. इवन दे हैव टू वर्क एट द नाइट्स, देयर आर नो इलेक्ट्रिसिटी कम्स एट द नाइट. सो व्हेन दे आर गिविंग वाटर टू द क्रॉप्स, it is mostly night time. That time also snake bites occurs.
Snakes
Yes.
are active.
And one fine morning, my farmer friends, laborer was brought to me. 8 years daughter was brought to me. He called me from around 8 to 10 kilometers from here that he has that girl, 8 years girl, had a snake bite.
Oh.
And he was telling me the symptoms. She was crying. She is becoming blue. She is becoming cold. And he told me on the phone that she is very cold, you please come down. I am staying on the first floor of the hospital, and I saw her outside the hospital. Unfortunately, she was brought dead. And since that day we took it seriously, started treating snake bite patients. My Mrs. wife and Dr. Pallavi and I decided and started treating patients.
Seeing the helplessness of
yes.
the father with an 8-year-old child
Yes.
dying in his arms, does it?
Yes. She died on the way within 15 to 20 minutes.
तो ये बताइए कि अब आप यहाँ पे इस हॉस्पिटल में आपने एक स्पेशलिटी का एक
Yes.
नाम बनाया है,
Slowly,
वो कैसे?
हाँ स्लोली इनिशियली तो रेजिस्टेंट था, लेकिन जब पेशेंट आने लगे, बचने लगे, तो हमने वी हैव इक्विप्ड आवर हॉस्पिटल फॉर द रिक्वायरमेंट्स ऑफ द स्नेक बाइट टू ट्रीट द स्नेक बाइट पेशेंट्स. वी हैव ट्रीटेड मोर देन 6,000 विक्टिम्स ऑफ स्नेक बाइट सक्सेसफुली.
कितने सालों से?
25 years पकड़ो. बट उसमें से देयर इज नॉट अ सिंगल डेथ. We have started a mission zero snake bite death. We have taken training. My wife has also taken treatment how to do emergency procedure in KM Hospital Pune. We have attended a toxinology course in Australia. We are the first Indian couple to attend that course. It just build our confidence how to manage the snake bite victims. And we shared all our experiences all over our country in many states in doctors conferences and internationally also. And international toxinology course society conferences in Oxford, Australia, Nepal, Abu Dhabi. Recently we have presented our work, so we have got a good opportunity to share our work all over the world, all over our country. And our mission is just replicate our work all over the country. We have done a lot of public awareness from villages nearby, in tribal villages, schools, then high schools, colleges, NCC students, teachers, for ASHA workers, for government medical officers. So that has given a good impact. We have trained almost 3,500 ASHA workers. We have trained for identification of venomous, non-venomous snakes, emergency treatment, primary.
Like you, anybody else is doing snake bite?
No, there are very few डॉक्टर्स हु आर डूइंग स्नेक बाइट केसेस.
उम्मीद करता हूँ, मैं आपसे अपील कर रहा हूँ, अभी आप डॉक्टर राउत की आप बात सुनी. आई वांट यू टू, जो सुन रहे हैं इसको, प्लीज़ कैन यू हेल्प दिस मैन हु इज़ डन सम रिमार्केबल वर्क, हु इज़ गॉट मिशन ज़ीरो डेथ फॉर स्नेक बाइट ऑफ द पेशेंट्स हु हैव कम हियर. और आपने सुना कि कितने डेंजर्स होते हैं ऐसे बाइट्स के. तो कैन पीपल कम फॉरवर्ड एज NGOs, एज स्टेट गवर्नमेंट्स, as other hospitals which may like to use the help and the services of Dr. Raut and his wife Pallavi ji, who are both very well qualified to treat something which is rare and unknown in our country to that extent as compared to, you know, heart attacks and diabetes and so on. For last 10-15 years you must have been in the farm, no?
Yes. He had seen the snakes, but they are not taking care. That is usual their routine work. To work in the farm, so they are not.
So the snakes go away, but he stepped on the snake. Which is the snake he stepped on?
Brazil swapper.
My God, it's a very dangerous
It's very
one.
dangerous.
This is the one where you showed where the color had become discolored, all the
Yes.
skin had come out. Is this the one? No.
Yes. Yeah. That same type.
Same time. But क्या ये 10 बजे के करीब
काय करत होती?
पहले भी कभी ऐसे कुछ हुआ है?
गवतात होती. In the grass, walking in the grass.
How did she come in? How is she now?
She was critical. She was better.
Very good.
She has all neurotoxic signs. In our country, there are almost 60,000 deaths annually, according to the researchers.
सुनिए, 60,000 people die of snake bite in our country, but 0% have died of those who have come to this hospital, the Meenu Mehta Memorial Hospital in Narayangaon. Dr. Sahab, I wish you the very best.
Thank you, sir.
In your mission.
Thank you for
I
visiting.
hope you will be successful.
We need your blessings to continue our mission.
You have my blessing, sir,
Thank
and
you, sir.
great hope that
Thank
you
you,
will
sir.
succeed in your mission.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
नमस्कार सर.
Thank you.
अगर आपको मेरी कहानी पसंद आए तो मेरा सिटकास्ट स्पीक्स का लिंक क्लिक कीजिए और अगली बार हम दोबारा मिलेंगे एक और दिलचस्प कहानी के साथ.